Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. I have been missing for a while, but I want you to hold me accountable. I need to be more consistent. Happy New Year to you and your family. I wish you all of God's richest blessings this year. Not gonna lie, we have been given another year and we will not waste that year. I want us all to go into this year being intentional about each day. So here are a few things that I need you to know for this year, and I want you to take these things with you into the new year. I hope you would have been taking them with you in the past years, but this year, you need these 3 or 4 things that I'm going to talk about. So number 1 is faith. Listen to me. Faith is a big thing. The Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things that are not seen. A lot of the times, I never really went after my goals because I lacked faith. I lacked faith in God. I thought I only lacked faith in myself. But when I really looked at it properly, I actually had a limiting belief of God and what He could do in my life. I used to look at other people, especially online or peers I went to school with. I would look at them and I would think, wow, look at how much they can accomplish. How are they so confident? But I recognize now that my confidence comes from my faith in God. And so faith should be at the forefront of every goal that you're setting. Your faith in God should be at the front. You have to believe that God cares about you, that He has great things planned for you, and that you can do all things through Him. Once you have that faith, that is the bedrock, that's the foundation for going towards your goals. Okay. Many times I told you I failed at things, or I lacked so much faith in God, which as I said before, it rolled over into how I viewed myself. Has that ever happened to you? Do you find yourself not thinking you are enough, or you're worthy enough to get something, or you're good enough to achieve something, or go after something, or attempt something? That comes from a lack of faith in God. Because if you believe what God says about you, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you can do all things through Him, that you can find strength in Him and courage in Him and hope in Him, then why don't you think you can go after what it is that you want? See where I'm going with this? Which is why faith is on this list. So I want you to take faith with you into this year. All right? The second thing that I want you to take with you is consistency. I saw this quote that said that consistency is better than perfection. I'm going to show you this with YouTube. To be very honest with you, I overthink so much sometimes, and I want things to be a certain way so much that I overthink and I procrastinate, and then I just don't do it any at all. That's what happens with my channel sometimes. Sometimes I have like a burst of energy, a burst of inspiration, and I'll put out 1, 2, or 3 or 4 videos, and then I'll just go back into this little slump again. But let me tell you something. We have to acknowledge and accept that life is going to come with its ups and its downs. Not every day. You're not going to be inspired every day. You're not going to be motivated every day. It's difficult to be motivated and feel inspired and want to do work every single day. It's hard to go to the gym when you're tired, frustrated, work is stressful, kids are running around, relationship issues, family matters going on. It's hard to always want to stay focused or always be disciplined at what it is that you're doing. But let me tell you, consistency is better than perfection. For me, I'm telling myself that even if my video is not 13 minutes long like I want it to be, or whatever is happening, or my thumbnail doesn't look right to me, I'm going to post it anyway. If it's 4 minutes, I'm going to post it anyway. If you have to go to the gym every day and you usually do an hour, but today when you go, you can only do 15 minutes, that 15 minutes is better than nothing. Trust me. looking for perfection, you'll never ever ever find it. I read another quote. Yes, I like quotes. I saw another quote that said that perfection is a race, and the closer you get to the finish line just start move. Hear what I'm saying? So consistency is key to achieving any goal. Any successful person that you see, they have consistently put in the work. Put in the work, showed up for practice. If they're athletes, they've showed up for practice, they've stuck to their workout regimens, they have it and maintain their healthy diets, and that is why they're able to excel at what they do. If you want to go into business, you have to keep reading. You have to keep reading about the market that you want to get into. You have to consistently show up for whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? Great. Now, another thing that I want you to take with you this year is love. Love for yourself, love for others, love for God. Listen to me. Love for God allows you to truly love others, I believe. Because if you love God enough, you will see others, or you will try and you aim to see others the way that God sees them. That means when things are difficult, you will be able to extend more grace and empathy to people when their flaws show up. We all have shortcomings, but love helps you to deal with difficult situations. And as much as I want you to love God and love other people, I also want you to love yourself. The Bible says that we should love others, love God, and then love our neighbors the way we love ourselves. That means you have to have a lot of love for yourself, because you're going to need to love your neighbor a lot. You're going to need to love that coworker that is getting on top of your nerves a lot. The same, I want you to show up for yourself the way you would show up for a friend. The way you hug a friend when he or she is crying, when they're sad, when they're having their low moments, or when they come to you and say, hey, I don't feel motivated, I don't think I can do this. What are some of the things that you would say to that friend? Are you going to tell your friend to just give up? Are you going to tell your friend that they're not enough? No, that's not what you're going to say. You're going to probably say, girl, you got this, and you're great, yada, whatever it is. Okay? So, love God, love yourself, love others. And then patience is the final thing that I'm going to mention in this video.